everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie and today I am here to do my TBR for Contemporary-A-Thon. This is a week-long readathon that is happening from February 11th through the 17th. It is hosted by Chelsea over Chelsea Dolly Reads, Julie over Pages and Pens, Natasha from My Reading is Odd, as well as Mel from Mel to the Ending. And all the information for the readathon is linked down below for you guys if you'd like to come and join the fun. And this is a readathon that is completely out of my comfort zone because, as most of you guys know, I don't normally read contemporary, but I wanted to give it a shot this year, and I love all the challenges. So there's a total of 7 to talk about, and without further ado, I'm going to jump right in and get started. Like I said, there's a total of 7 challenges, but you can double up on a few if you would absolutely like to, and that is going to be the case for me, mostly because I am in a reading slump, and I feel like this might be a better way for me to go about it, and I think almost all of these I'm going to double up on. So the first challenge is going to be read the most recent contemporary book you purchased / acquired. I'm going to double it up with read a diverse contemporary, and for this I'm going to go with Pride by Ibby Zavoy. This is the Allocrate exclusive edition that came out the October Allocrate box, and this is a YA contemporary book about a girl living in Brooklyn. She is African American and it is Black History Month, so I figured this would be perfect for it. And it is a modern day retelling of Pride and Prejudice. And again, it follows a girl in Brooklyn who is very proud of where she comes from. And then a family known as Darcy's come and move in across the street, and she kind of forms a relationship with one of the brothers. So yeah, definitely interesting. I've been hearing really good things about it since it came out. I also adore this cover. So yeah, this will be my reading challenge for number 1 and number 3. The second reading challenge is to read a book with blurple or blue or purple on the cover, and for this I'm going with The Summer That Everything Changed by Holly Chamberlain. This is an adult romance novel, which is really out of my comfort zone, and I don't know too much about it. It takes place in Boston, which is my home city if you guys don't know, and it follows a young woman who is going through a lot of troubles in her life. She's recently divorced from her husband because of an affair, and she's kind of going to take a year or 2 off without romance, and all of a sudden she meets a young man and things change. So this is just perfect for this time of year since Valentine's Day is coming up in a few days. Actually, it will be right in the middle of the readathon, and this is also my TBR jar for this month. So yeah, really interesting, and hopefully I like it. The next reading challenge is to read a dark contemporary novel, and I am actually going to cheat on this a little bit because this is a reread, and this book I reread every single year, and that is Grey by Pete Wentz. This is another adult contemporary book that is my favorite book of all time. I have an entire video dedicated to this. I will go ahead and link it in the cards for you guys if you haven't seen it already. But I reread this every year. I usually reread it sometime in May, and I am going to do another reread of it actually in March, but more details on that to come. And this is kind of hard to explain what this is about. It is, again, an adult contemporary novel, and it is following a character who is a rock star, and he is kind of reflecting on his life and being away from family and friends, and this does deal with some very heavy subject matter like drug abuse and suicide and toxic relationships. So it is very interesting. It's a very short read. I feel like this was probably my first read of the readathon, and it had such an impact on me, and again I'll go more into detail in that video, so check it out if you are interested. But I love this book. I think everybody should read it. If you're looking for a good book with mental health representation, I would highly recommend picking this up. The next challenge is to read a contemporary that you meant to get to in 2018 but didn't. For this, I'm going to go with Save the Date by Morgan Matson. This was actually one of my book club's book of the month for, I think it was June of last year, and again the Goodreads group is linked down below. And I've heard fantastic things about Morgan Matson's books in the past. I just never felt inclined to pick them up, and I figured this would be a good time to do so. This particular one is the one that interests me the most. It involves a wedding, which I love reading about personally, and it's like a situation where it takes place over a 3-day weekend and everything goes wrong, so I figured that'd be great. I'm also going to double up with this by reading it in a non-traditional format, which is the next challenge. I'm going to be reading this on my ebook reader, so yeah, this should be a good one. The last challenge is to read a book or contemporary with a picture on the spine, and I'm gonna double up on this and say The Summer Everything Changed by Holly Chamberlain, because it does have, hopefully you guys can see that okay, a picture of sandals on the sides, because it takes place in summer. So yeah, lots of doubling up on this readathon. And that is everything I'm going to have for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Be sure to let me know in the comments down below what you guys will be reading for Contemporary-A-Thon if you are participating, as I would love to know. And as always, all my social media links along with the Read-a-Thon information will be linked down below for you guys if you'd like to check those out if you have not already. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you soon for another video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!